Alright, Unscrewed Viper here. We're back with some pretty good news for Tekken 7. It looks like there's some leaked data, the data searched or something like that, and that they leaked some pictures of Jin and a new character and another new character. But first, and Devil Jin. But first, I want to go over the Jin character right now. First of all, we got Jin's hood back. Been a while. He's got these kind of very padded kind of shoulder things, which I'm not a huge fan of, honestly. But at least he's got the hood back. The jacket kind of is a little bit weird, but then again, he had a pretty funky one in Tekken 5. If you remember that puffy kind of fur one that he had in Tekken 5, that was like a unlock costume that you could get. But just some really good news that yeah, Jin Kazama looks like it's going to be confirmed for Tekken 7. It looks pretty much it. So we can zoom in a little bit on her. Well, you get right down to the pixels if you need to, but it's looking pretty sharp. So we got Jin Kazama. Like I said, the arms are a little bit padded, but at least he's got that hood. It'll be interesting to see if the hood will actually fall, like go down if he gets knocked backwards. If Jin lands on his back, you can keep your hood up by rolling out of it. But if he lands on his back, there's a good chance if he gets up any other way, he'll have his hood down, right? And I'm not sure if that's going to continue in Tekken 7, but who knows? We'll see. And yeah, and here's Jin's pants. He's got these kind of funky boots on and all that stuff. They're kind of funky. So so you can have it without the jacket, but then you lose the hood, right? So it's not so great like that. And this here, if you look, it looks like I'm thinking it's Jin's sister, younger sister. And if that's the case, which is really good, it gives the possibility of Jin Kazama being alive, which is like really great. Oh shit, yeah, I wanted to go back first. Anyway, let's oh, never mind. I already started talking about it. All right. So if you look at her stance, the only difference is it looks like her hand is a little bit higher. You know what I mean? Her lead hand is higher, but her face, she's got the bow, kind of like how Jin Kazama and Tekken 2, Jin Kazama's bow. Like in here. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Alright. I don't know if you can make that out. Yeah, see that? See the bow? See the bow? See the look on her face? Looks very similar. Yeah, so I'm thinking that's a possibility that could be Jin's sister. It's brand new. Like, this is completely speculation, of course. The clothing is not very Japanese, but then again, neither is Jin's when you think about it. Like Jin's, like that's not very traditional Japanese at all, for clothing wise. So like the clothing doesn't really. I think the clothing is kind of irrelevant in this picture, besides from the bow. The bow seems to be a little bit more symbolic. Yeah, so it's pretty much. I'm thinking. Being the two things is the bow and the stance, like that. Those are kind of, and the face, the overall face look. Like we'll go to get the face picture here. Double that one. Oh, see these legs, these leggings. This is basically Christie's leggings. Like Christie has pretty much the exact same leggings in Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag Tournament 1. The skirt. It looks like her stance might be slightly different. Her bottom stance, like her legs down, might be a slightly different stance than Jin. So I wonder if she's going to have different kicks than Jin. Like she might have slightly different move variation. But here's the face, and this is what I mean. This is why I thought this right away. And I got this picture kind of, that picture there kind of photograph memory kind of thing. So. That's what I thought of right away. The bow, the way that the bow is, it's just, and just the overall look of her face. Doesn't that look like Jin Kazama to you? Like, seriously. Huh? Alright. So that's that. Now there's another one, Astaroth character. I don't have a picture of it right here, but I do got the devil and he looks like a cross between Marduk and Jack. So, and like right away you hear people bitching and complaining about the new costume, saying that man, the fighting game community can be really annoying. They're moaning that where's his flame pants? Well, Devil Jin has the flame pants, so I can't see why Jin Kazama wouldn't have the flame pants. Like, I'm pretty sure it's there. You'll probably be able to change the colors and everything anyway. So like, there's a big kerfuffle over the flame pants because, you know, these look kind of corny, and I agree, they do look kind of corny. I'm not really a big fan of the costume myself. My main thing that I like about this costume is the fact that the hood's back. The hood being back is what it just overrides the rest of the costume. It's just, yeah, all right. Jin's got a new hood costume. It's not the classic Tekken 4 one, but at least it's a hood costume. All right, so here's Devil Jin, and if you look, the CG is really slick in this, man. They really Tekken. Look at the detail they got in this, man. It's just wicked. Yeah, like the overall, like the CG art in Tekken is just, it's always been gorgeous. It's always been gorgeous. That's the thing that separated from the other games. Is the CG, the way that they got the wrinkles in the clothing. They'll have sweat. There's no blood, and I'm glad there's no blood. There's not supposed to be blood in Tekken. There's like they have that little red kind of mist thing that happens, and that's really good enough. We don't need blood. If you want blood, play Mortal Kombat. There's no reason. This is more celebrating martial arts than horror, like gory, gruesome moves. You know, this is not what Tekken's about. Tekken has some deadly moves in it, without a doubt. Like Jin Kazama's up forward, left punch, right punch. That breaks a neck. That's instant death. King's linker throws, Nina's throws. There's plenty of dangerous moves in Tekken, but they don't overdo it with the gore. They don't go crazy about the gore. Like, Heihachi's breaking the neck. Instant paralyze. That's been in every single Tekken. There's never been a need for glorifying the gore. And that's what, if you want to play an American martial arts fighting game, go right ahead. All the power to you, but I'd rather celebrate martial arts in a different way and appreciate the skills, the combinations, the move selections, you know, and then you get into juggles and all that stuff. The juggles come later, but the moves, throws, you know, stances, you know, it celebrates martial arts much better. And Virtual Fighter is another one that does the same thing, and so does Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive's form is not nearly as good as Tekken, though. Dead or Alive, the form is off, but Virtual Fighter's form and Tekken form, if you compare them to like actual martial artists, they're very, very, very close. There's only a very select characters that will be exceptions to the rule, like the animal characters, but they still have like a very, like the bear stance. It's very like that's what a bear would act like, you know. And the Roger, and who was the other one? What's the other animal? Panda, Roger, Alex. There's another freaking animal. I can't think of it right offhand. But yeah, anyway, I think this is Jin Kazama's younger sister, which means there's a possibility that Jin Kazama is going to be officially back in the storyline for the Tekken series, which is really, if this is all assumption, but if this is true, this was going to be great, and it makes sense, because how are you going to make a really good story mode if you don't have all your good characters in the story? Like, you're just going to have it, these like Lily and Asuka, and Lars and Alyssa, and then you don't have Nina and Anna anymore. You only got King. You don't even have Marduk. You don't even have the King, Marduk, and JC wrestling kind of story happening, which was great in Tekken Tag 2. What else is there? Geez, I'm trying to think off down here. This is crazy. But yeah, I'm thinking like the stance-wise, it looks like her left hand is like see how Jin's hand, if you go from like this here and you say you put a ruler, do you still have a ruler? I don't have a fucking ruler now. see, it looks like it's down. But if you go to this one, see, she's got their hands slightly up. Huh? Look, that's a slight difference. Okay? Just a slight difference in the stance, but she's got her loose, like the loose hand kind of thing. Other than that, it looks very similar. So she might be very similar to Jin's style, and and she might have some new moves too, which will be interesting and great too. It's good that hopefully they don't make her like a complete, you know, kind of like exact copy of Jin. I hope they give her some different moves. But this is all guessing, and who knows, she might be an extreme Filipino girl. That was my first assumption when I seen her, judging by the outfit. The outfit made me think, that's not really traditional Japanese, it's not Chinese, it looks more of a, you know, Filipino kind of dress kind of thing. But attire. But who knows? I'm thinking, I'm hoping, because if it is Jin Kazama's sister, which makes sense being the stance, and the fact that that would mean that Jun Kazama is probably going to be included sometime in the story. So who knows? Maybe a Jun Kazama reveal. Hopefully a Nina, a Safina. Can you imagine having a Safina and the Shaheen dude fighting? Safina versus Shaheen, like, that'd be an awesome fight that we cannot have so far in Tekken 7. Armor King, Yoshimitsu, Kunimitsu are still not in it yet. And Nina Anna. Alright, I'll leave it there. Quick upload. Peace out.